How grateful are you for that went down that way?
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much followed Coach Pete here, so I'm very grateful that I ended up here. I wasn't really, I wasn't sure what I was going to do when he left Boise because I was originally going to go there, but once he came here, I was pretty happy. It was perfect fit for me.
Have you ever put yourself in that alternate reality? Had you chosen that, you follow Coach there?
Not really, to be honest. I saw one thing about it today, because I got like the little ESPN updates. I saw one thing about it, and I was like, oh, that would have been weird if he went there. I mean, who knows if I would have gone with him there, if they would have had room for me. So I thought about it a little bit this morning, but that was
everyone talks about how
watching ESPN all day. I mean, what do you think of what they have to say about the Huskies and the rankings? Thank you.
To be honest, I don't really watch ESPN much. I don't really pay attention to any of that. I get the updates on my phones, and that's pretty much it.
What do you guys think about this? About, the fact that you're now in the college playoff race and you have a chance to even play for a national title.
I mean, none of that really matters until the end of the season. It doesn't matter where we're ranked right now if we don't keep winning. And so, it's at the end of the season is what really matters.
Hey Dante, what is the mindset kind of week in and week out now as you kind of continue this thing? Is it more pressure just to kind of stay unbeaten, or is it more pressure to kind of just try to see if you can play up to the potential for the team that you guys have set for yourselves?
I don't really think there's pressure from the outside. I think it's more pressure from us. Like we know what we want to get done, and we set our goals way back. After last season in January, we knew what we wanted to get done, and so it's not really any pressure from the outside. It's more like, okay, like we said we're going to do this, so let's go out and do it.
And could you talk a little bit about those goals and what they were?
Yeah, I mean, really just be the best we can be. That's, every week we want to improve, and ultimately we said our ultimate goal is to go to a Rose Bowl, and so every week if we just keep getting better and keep getting better, then whatever happens at the end of the season happens.
A lot of talk about how their USC's quarterback changed their season, but defensively, when you look at them, what have they been doing well?
They're pretty fast and physical. They fly around. They make plays. They don't really give up too much, and so it really just comes down to fundamentals and it's a four-quarter fight.
Is it a pretty tough group of DBs, or?
Yeah, they're really talented. They got a lot of guys on that team. USC is always stacked with a bunch of talent, and so it's going to be fun.
Do you, being from down there, do you know many of those guys?
I know some of them just from high school, playing around, passing league and all that stuff, but no one that I'm like really good friends with and everything.
So you're not like no DBs that you're looking to go up against or anything like that?
No.
Did that win down there last year feel a little different than some other ones that you guys had?
Yeah, I think just because I feel like that win kind of switched, or like I guess made us click. I guess we kind of were like, okay, like now we got something going. Like we know we can beat these teams.
You threw a nice tight spiral. Did you ever play quarterback in high school before, or Pee-wee?
No, I didn't. I would do Wildcat sometimes, and we would throw some passes off of that, but other than that, no.
What's the secret to that? What's the execution factor?
Really just don't think about it too much. You can't overthink it. You just got to catch the ball, throw it. That's pretty much all it is.
You have to be a pretty good actor on that, too, and not tip it off.
I guess so, yeah. Shout out to my brother. To be an actor, yeah, I guess so.
Do the coaches come to you and say, like, hey, we're going to run this trick play, we want you to throw it? Or did you go to them and say, like, hey, I want to throw a pass if I can get a chance?
No, they pretty much said, we got this trick play and you're going to be throwing it. So I'm like, okay, sweet.
When it's called, I was gonna say when it's called, what's the thought going through your mind?
I was like, can't mess this up right now. Because in practice I had some pretty good throws, and so I was like, I mean, I've been on the money in practice. Let's do it again right now.
They're all